She's used to bondage. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's been so long. It's been so long. It's been so long. I hope y'all like it now. The song's about to be on retirement. 22. We have things to show, things to discuss. I'm here for this. Yeah, the mirror is everything. I mean, yeah, okay. I can see it now. Right. I'm shaking none of my titters. Shake 'em. Shake 'em. Shake 'em. I know, which is be like really scary. Right. We got to do the old one more time. Ow. We have a lot to discuss. I hope y'all are just ready. We're going to play this first theme song one more time. Just one more. Like, uno más. Like, one more. Okay? This song is going into retirement. Maybe later it'll be released as a track or a single with some extra stuff to it. But right now, we got to say goodbye to shenanigans, the foolery, and the tuckery of it all. We have had a revamping, a rebranding, a renew of Matty Rants, and we're doing things a little differently. So we're bringing you in. Ah, now I know. It does look better. Look at you. There is production happening, in case y'all didn't know. Let's go, Red Pack! I know! Yay! Okay. Miss you too, Lockhead Boss Lady. See, I can just look at the TV and that like actually helps. So we need to talk about where I'm at, what I'm doing, what's happening, what's going on, things that are happening currently right now with social media. I guess a lot of drama's been going down. This conspiracy palette we will take a look at. I wonder if there's a shade for the blackface that Shane Dawson's done, but we'll see. Also, welcome back to my channel. No, welcome black to my channel. Winky. I also got a gift box today from Starlight Galaxy Pageant. Gotta turn this off. Okay. I got a gift box today from Starlight Galaxy Pageants. As y'all know, I'm going to be one of the judges as well as Jamar84. We're supposed to be guest judging for the Mr. and Mrs. Starlight Galaxy pageant. It was in November and actually was supposed to be at the beginning of this month. But unfortunately, we had to reschedule, or the people had to reschedule, excuse me, due to some serious situation with surgery that was happening with one of the main people who is running the entire pageant here. So it is now, I believe, postponed into February. And so I got my gift box today. So, how are y'all? Oh, my laugh is cornballs. Okay, so let's see here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that share button. we need to talk about, of course, Drag Race UK. We can talk about the last of Dragula season 3, our thoughts between season 2 and 1. There was a lot of drama with Todrick Hall that took place that was crazy. There was just a lot of mess that's been happening recently. Um, some of these girls, they're going through it. Thank you, Jay Spain Green. I've been working out. Okay, that's one of my new things now. I do little workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Keep the booty right. I wonder if a lot of y'all have seen. If you haven't, I posted it on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. A sneak peek of a photo shoot I did recently. Yay! Who I didn't have to pay nobody for this photo shoot. So, bam! Thank you for that. Um, 39. Oh, do y'all want to see what this photo shoot was for? Because there's more pictures coming. But y'all need to see some of this work that I've been doing here. So I want to give y'all an exclusive sneak peek. If you're seeing this now, you are very lucky. I got to tell you, because I've been working on this. My friend of We Love Queens, shout out to We Love Queens right now. I'm currently in We Love Queens studio. The reason why I've been able to still do videos at the times that I'm doing them is because of this studio and them facilitating me with being able to be creative and get the things that I need to get taken care of, because I don't have a place of my own right now to really just film at. Okay, so shout out to We Love Queens. You can follow them on Instagram. They have a lot of good stuff, so give them all the love in the world. But We Love Queens is helping me out with this, and they also helped me out with this process here. I want to share just a sneak peek. Okay. Ooh, so what I'm going to do is keep it at this angle, right? Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to move this over. I got a shelf. All right, there we go. Sorry, we're working with limited space, people. Hold on. Oh, I got a bend. I got a bend. I had to take an electric sip. What do you have underneath this? Is it like a plastic cover so it doesn't like burn whenever you have it on your left and right? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do this from here. Are y'all ready? Is everyone ready to go? I want to hear some yeses, please, with 2 or 3 S's. Okay. All the gorgeous hair. Oh, mama. We trying. We trying. Yes. Well, better yet, before I hit this button, y'all know where the donation links are at. I need to hop on this bus and this train to make it to the studio to work. And food is helpful too. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. It's blocking. It's doing the most. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks great now. Okay, cool. All right. Exclusive first look. Listen. I know, I hate that when it does that. Okay, sneak peek, done. Okay. We're still working on it. Still got some stuff to do with that, but it's going to be an entire music video setup music video intro set up for all of my intros now. And with the new theme music that's going on here, again, this is the Matty Rants exclusive. And so the song title. Oh, she wants merch. Jacqueline Clark wants merch. Oh. Yeah. 50 cents. Going once? No, we're going to keep that going. Wait a minute. Yes. So I got really lucky with this intro. I again was blessed to know somebody that knows somebody, Ashley Breeze, right? Ashley, like breathe. Oh, Ashley Breathe, like Ashley. We're taking a breath, but breathing, because people forget that sometimes and die. So Ashley Breathe did. Okay, Ashley. I said Ashley. Boy, let my southern accent roll. Ashley. Shit, I said Ashley. That's it, Ashley. You may not hear that L, but Ashley Breathe is the one who did my intro music for me, and I'm thankful for her for doing that. Thank you, Ashley. You're amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And then David of We Love Queens, David LaFay. I always say LaFay. I love saying LaFay. I love saying LaFay. What's wrong with that? LaFay is so like. Huh. Oh, David LaFay. David LaFay. So David's been really helping me with my editing and my process with stuff.
She did a great job. Oh, that you meant me.
You need to stop reading.
Stop reading the comments.
Things are happening. But yeah, David's been really helpful with this process. So got to give him some love. If you see him online or if you see a picture with us together, you'll know exactly who that is. Thank you. Thank you.
It looks like we're in a storage facility.
We're in a storage facility, like low key. I could low key be in a storage facility filming this. They had free Wi-Fi. Lies. Okay. Now, what I want to do first before I get into this merch that I received, excuse me, not merch, but a gift bag I received for judging this pageant that's coming up in February, is I actually did not purchase this because I don't have money. Y'all know my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I don't got money, but my friend decided to invest in Shane Dawson's new palette that he did with Jeffree Star. What was this, conspiracy theory, conspiracy something like that? This pig mirror, though, I want her bad. I know he did blackface, and we're still trying to figure that out.
Is that a blackface thing?
Is this a... Ooh. Did they think about that?
Black Gorilla mirror. Is that next?
Listen, I like this mirror.
Oh, her break is over. No. Oh, show her this real quick.
Oh, lockhead boss lady, wait. For all of those who have to wait until December to receive yours. Because she's sold out. But my friend was smart enough to order this stupid early. Bye, lockhead. We'll see you later, baby. So, if y'all haven't known or have seen this, if y'all haven't seen Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's series of what's it called? I kind of want to look at that. Can we open her though? She's pretty. Y'all know the palette, go online. So Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star did this whole like video series about the process of everything that was going on with him making his own makeup line, but also going through the trials and tribulations of being a very successful YouTuber. Okay. Something that a lot of us, including myself, would like to be put in place. But again, we don't know that person's stress until we're in their shoes. So this palette, everything that came about it was just documented the entire series of everything that was taking place. Like there was a moment where Jeffree Star's, this warehouse was robbed of the Blue Blood palette. Or was it the concealers? It was concealers, right? I think it was the concealers. Yeah, so they documented that entire moment, and it was very interesting to watch. Me as a YouTuber, I watched his series because I'm paying attention to what he's done, he's doing, the process of everything that's happened for him, and there's respect out of that. Now, I don't agree with things that he did in the past. I'm still a little bit pressed and pissed about it, but at the same time, I respect what the hustle is and what's going on, and the whole process of that. So, anywho, seeing that mirror, seeing the whole makeup kit for conspiracy theory, it's just very interesting because, I mean, we watched the whole series go down. So it's very nice to be a part of it and not just something that we've seen and was like, oh, it's going to be pretty, but actually a story that went along with it, okay? Woo, girl, Rue said it. Okay, I got to read this out loud. Now, Rue in the comment section says, I'm not going to watch any of those documentaries because I don't want to be manipulated in sympathizing with reformed racists. LOL. I had a conversation with somebody about this yesterday on Twitter. And like my friend was telling me the other day, when you do something like that, no matter if you are no longer racist or not, if it's caught on camera, if it's put out there, you're going to have to constantly apologize for that for the rest of your life. Just like Kevin Hart will have to continue apologizing for the rest of his life, just like a lot of other celebrities will too. That doesn't go away. And some of us can say, well, I'm good, I'll continue. But for me, I saw the blackface video just yesterday and I wasn't ready. I was not ready at all. I was a little bit insulted, to be honest with you, because I was thinking to myself, I didn't see this for him. I didn't see him being, I mean, he said the N word twice, maybe more than that, in a couple of these comedy videos that he was doing. You know what I mean? And there've been other people too, like Willem, that have done blackface, and a couple other girls. I mean, at the time that was different or whatever. But I don't sympathize with that feeling. And if I ever were to meet those people, I would want them to at least be like, I was a dumbass at that moment. I don't even know what I was fucking thinking. But yeah, the Ebony, look it up. I actually posted it on my Twitter. Somebody was like, "Well, he said Nigga." I was like, "Girl, that does not make it any less of a problem." Now, I showed you that mirror, and I showed you the palette, so y'all could see the work that went into it was really great. But now y'all got story, and that's tea. Megan just texted Elliot looks terrified.
Like spooked.
He was chasing people down the street, yelling it with the hard R, shaking my head. Yeah, there was a video where I guess he was like, I'm gonna say it, so here we go. And he looked around and he was like, David, I'm on a live. You can't say that. This could be like they could like totally like do that.
I said wigger. Also, you can't see a person saying it. It could be something playing in the background.
You can't even play in the background.
You look so angry and bothered.
I was. That is not true.
I know.
No, those things aren't true. Whatever was said in the background, honey, you know me. Mm-mm. David's black, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Just so we can clear it. David's black. So we can clear that. Mm. This popsicle was necessary. Don't you have one? But let me look him up. Okay, so check this out. Let's do this next before we start talking about a bunch of other stuff. So I got a gift box, or I should say gift bag. I want a gift bag or yeah, a gift box for me. No, I have no idea. I'm excited. What could it be? Let's take a look, everybody. Whew. Okay. I'm like the worst at opening boxes. I'm the guy who wants to like rip everything apart. Okay, they take this down, Hannah. God bless America. Come on. Yeah, because them keys didn't work at all, honey. I mean, Topanga, did you want me to have what was in this fucking box? Jesus Christ. Okay. Shite. Hey, Reva. Hey, everybody. Oh, thank you. Oh, these are some. I'm doing. I'm giving you a circumcision scissors. Hold on now. A brisk. Excuse me. I want brisket so bad right now.
You know, you eat like frozen corn.
Not even corn. Oh.
The only food in the refrigerator is what you're allergic to. Do you eat it or do you starve?
Louis the 17th. I like to hear this. The emotion behind the N word is a good example of the psychological warfare our society is being subjected to. Yes. Ooh, okay, so this is what the box is giving right now. I don't know what that means. Let's do this. Oh, oh, y'all. Okay, so we've got a card here. Let's take a look. Oh, I met these people. Okay, so this is Eric Cavalli. I met him at DragCon New York City. He's Mr. Starlight Royalty 2019. He'll be giving his crown up once we get this next pageant for 2020 going here.
That sounds like something you should do in the future as a pageant.
What?
Like
Me make a pageant?
no, because you could do a number.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So here's a goal. Let's try to do 2021.
Mm-hmm.
You do a pageant, and I work myself out, and I try to do one of those. You know when the guy like works himself out so much, and they do like the whatever.
Okay, bodybuilding competition. Yeah.
Goal set for the future. Just to say we did it.
Okay, I'm here for it. I want to help. Oh, Sonny, you want to be a part of the pageantry, girl? Get us the pageant going on here. We'll call it the Puss pageant. Puss. Hi, Alaska. Do you want to come in here, Miss Pretty Kitty? Alaska's adorable, y'all. I love this cat. She that's what she do. And this is my other Miss Rufa. Rufa was wonderful. I loved her so much. She was such a sweetheart. She's the current reigning Miss Starlight Royalty. So we have that. Love it, love it, love it. To Maddie from Topanga. Oh, can I read this, Topanga? Let me see. I really became Mimi Cherry. Hi, Mimi Cherry. So everybody say hello to Mimi Cherry. I will actually be with her for Thanksgiving. Me and her are going to be doing several podcasts while I'm out there, so I'm very excited about that. Hey, Asia. Hey, everybody. I know this live is random, but I had to do something with y'all. So we saw Shane Dawson's palette first. We talked about his racist past. And now we're into this
live. You want to say racist palette?
Oh, yeah.
It only has white and light skin.
Right.
Whites only.
Whites only. That's really bad. Okay. Oh, okay. So Topanga sent me a card. This is me unboxing my Starlight Royalty Starlight Royalty pageant gift bag or gift box, I should say, for me and Jamar. Well, this is my box. I don't know what he got, but this is the one I got for me hosting this in February. So hope you're back to feeling like yourself real soon. Hi, Maddie. Just wanted to thank you for accepting the invitation to be a judge for royalty. You and I both are going through a transition, but I just want you to know that people are rooting for your success. Shine, superstar, Topanga. Oh, that was so sweet. Then David ruined it. Okay. Your phone needs to be on silent. Okay. No, thank you for this Topanga. This was absolutely wonderful. And Topanga.
That's her name?
Yeah, her name's Topanga.
Oh, there's Topanga Canyon. That's a drag name.
No, that actually is a really good drag name. Look at little Alaska. Are you trying to hop up here, boo boop? You trying to hop up here, boo boop? I'll give you some room. I'm becoming a cat person again, y'all, low key. Okay, so thank you for the card, Topanga. I'm going to put this in my favorite. I have like a little like this bag that has all the cards from people who I care about in it, so she's going in there. Ooh, Lord, pop up here, boo. Hop up here. I know. Oh, no, this actually has value to it. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just kidding, y'all. Don't play with me. So this is a cute little tote bag. Be royal. I'm here for it. Yes, we like that, right? I'm becoming slowly a cat person because I have this dog right now who's a jerk to me. Oh, and these are things I don't have. And this is something I need. Okay, so these are oh good. Oh, go on, Japan. You did right by me, sister. Okay. So we had a bag, we had some cards, we had this and the other, and now we have the main important things, which is my can to hair product stuff. Baby, this is the coconut oil shine and hold mist. She's necessary.
You know what we said? If you had just cut your hair off and you got that in the mail,
the life.
It would have been like that slow motion.
The life.
That gif where like you crying.
Very that. This is actually one of my favorite things from Cantu. I stopped using this because I wanted to get into the leave-in conditioner, but I very much need this when I don't need to put leave-in conditioner like every flipping day. So this Wave Whip curling mousse is the tea. You need to use this too, David. This right here. This is really good for your hair. You know I got you. I'm a hair specialist. Topanga! You got me the comeback curl, next day curl revitalizer. Revitalizer. Vitiligo, revitalizer. Charlie Murphy, may he rest in peace. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, when did Eddie Murphy die?
I mean, he is one prostitute away from catching something, but you know.
Damn.
I mean, or if he hasn't already. We're not going to say that, though. We don't discriminate because Eddie could like a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Just not women.
Oh, wait.
Can't say that. See? But you see how that worked? Because this is exactly why. Okay, y'all, I'm flipping that back. Because you see how that works where you think you can make a joke like that, but you can't because it's like, but that just totally didn't include all of the people. I would listen. Girl, we gotta talk about Trixie as whoever the hell that was, that lady who was, you know.
Back to the chef products. You have to do this. Matty.
Nicole Murphy. Oh, I'm not. That was shade for Nicole Murphy because you know Nicole Murphy sleeps with everybody's husband.
You gotta do this.
We have Cantu beard oil, and bitch, we needed this. Oh, Nicole Byer? No, Nicole Murphy. No, Nicole Byer wasn't sleeping with.
Nicole Murphy's sleeping with producers.
Girl, would Nicole Byer have slept with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Huh, okay.
No. That'd be a reality show in itself.
Yeah, this is good. You might have to leave, Sunny, because I don't see anybody else having issues with the mic, so you may need to leave and come back in. Oh, Byers with Trixie. Yeah, okay. Can we talk about why Meghan McCain was made a Rue girl and why Nicole Byer was getting painted by Trixie Mattel? I said, Monique Hart, that was all you, sister. I don't know why she there, but I think she's a fan of Trixie, so that kind of worked.
She's a fan of both of them.
Ah, okay.
Trixie considers Monique Hart her friend. Because Monique's already did her makeup.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, so this is chill.
But the fact that it looks like she looks like a cartoon character when Trixie paints her. Bob also got painted by Trixie as well.
Furious Citizen, ain't nothing wrong with busted your booty and coochie. Open to men, even married men. LOL. Hot listen, hold on to men, even married men. LOL. Hot listen, hold on now. I act like somebody who hasn't been married before, hasn't tried to holler at me, and I haven't gone over and gave them the business. The thing about it is that there are a lot of open marriages. There's a lot of non-open marriages. There's a lot of non-open marriages. It's on the other. Do what you do. But if you are with somebody who is not on the same page as you, why are you sleeping with that person?
Yeah.
Like, they have to be on the same page. Is there something you all? Oh, Mimi Cherry asked a really great question. I want y'all to answer this too. Is there something you want to see us do while Maddie is in San Francisco and Oakland? Please let me know. What would you like me to do while I'm in San Francisco and Oakland so I can film it and share it with you and not post it for 4 months?
You want to do that one again so I can record it and send it to you so you can post it on your Instagram?
Okay. We're doing this again. Sorry, we're in the middle of production, so we're doing films. All right, 3, 2. You got it? Okay. Mimi Cherry came up with a really great question, everybody. It says, is there something you would want to see us do while Maddie's in San Francisco and Oakland? So tell me, what would you want Maddie to do while I'm in San Francisco and Oakland? Leave it in the comments below. Okay. Get Chinese food. Marcos, are you, wait, what?
Oh my god, I want Panda Express right now so bad.
Ooh.
Just like the orange chicken.
I low-key would, yeah, see, now you got me hungry. Beep, beep, beep. I low-key would like some Panda Express, bitch. I am hungry.
I'm accepting gift cards to Panda Express from $1.
I am hungry, bad.
I'm accepting Nintendo eShop coins.
Well, I'm not accepting those because my Switch was stolen, and so I don't have a Switch anymore.
Whoa, give the story.
The Switch was stolen by whoever was working for United Airlines. United Airlines. I didn't get no check in the mail. I haven't gotten anything back saying, here's your money for your Switch. It's been over, what, 2 months now? Nothing. Not a drip, not a dot. I'm so mad about that. I spent $600 on that system. It was a free system I got from somebody, which I was like, yay. Actually, lies and low key. No. I did get the system for free. Everything else, well, like games and stuff, you gave me games. I think Jamar got me a game. Somebody else got me one. It was like I was collecting them. I'm like, okay, I got it. And I'm happy. And it was all gone.
I think I jinxed you.
Because you told me, why would you bring that on the plane? And literally the.
No.
Or was
I
it? Wait,
no, I didn't say that. What happened is I had my Switch here, and I was like, "Are you taking your Switch?" I was like, "Oh, I think I'm just leaving my
Yeah. God, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay, but I have to say, it's okay because I missed my Switch.
Okay.
I missed my Switch a lot. Like I would be playing that sucker like all the time, but now.
Now you can come over and play mine. Yay!
Speaking of which, we started on Luigi's Mansion 3, and I totally do love the game. Like I'm a fan of Luigi's Mansion already, but the new Luigi's Mansion's pretty damn good.
Like you're a rich friend. Like remember Rob's Playhouse or something like that?
Mimi, if you have a Switch, we can play, girl. I don't got one anymore. But yes, Luigi's Mansion 3 came out. I'm a super fan of it. I played the first two, the one on the Wii and the one on the Wii U. Should I get Luigi's Mansion? Fuck. I mean, oh, excuse me. Pussy. Yeah.
What was that?
Just a noise to go after the pussy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was on GameCube. Excuse me.
Wait,
GameCube.
Yeah.
Or, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't do it.
You're embarrassed and want to just delete that, but you can't because it's live.
Yeah, okay.
So they're going to see in your nose. It's not going to be able.
I can't, because you can play two-player on there, but it's interesting how the two-player system works.
You know, we should give that to what's his name?
Who?
Project Runway, because backwards meant it's just him.
You know who I want to meet from Project Runway? Like Christian Siriano, for one, of course. I was a huge fan since his season 3. Like I was like, if he doesn't win, I'm going to lose my grip, and I was so happy he won. He had very tough competition too. Um, I also like the guy who passed away. Was his name Christopher? I believe the bigger.
Not nice.
He wasn't nice.
No.
Really?
I realized I took his photo at some of the events I worked before.
Really?
I realized I took his photo at some of the events I worked before.
Yeah.
Not nice person.
No, I hate hearing that. And then again, I'm also like, what did I do?
I'm not gonna be fake nice to you after you pass. I'm just gonna be like, oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And okay, speaking of passings and speaking of things like that that have happened, you know, we lost a YouTuber, I believe, earlier this week, or maybe I think it was like late last week or over the weekend. Tay Couture passed away, and unfortunately, it was a very sad situation. And I send all my love to like I don't know, to just his family and everybody. Look him up. His name is Tay Couture, Tai, and then Couture. He did some pose reviews. He did drag race stuff. He was involved with, I believe, Chasing Atlanta or one of the G Status franchises with the gay black gay reality TV web series. Um, he was a part of the community of YouTubers. I believe he has talked to me a few times via comment section or whatnot on YouTube, and it was always out of support, nothing was out of shade. Um, yeah, so it was really just a sad situation. I don't want to get too much into it as far as how he passed away. Everyone they were referring to it as suicide because he was going through a lot, and y'all know, just for me, I myself was going through a very um. It's doing that every now and then, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what's going on. Like it's not frozen for me on my phone. It's frozen on the TV. Yeah, I've been there. Like honestly, y'all, I was really sad like the last couple of days and weeks, honestly. And it took good friends, it took food, that part. It took good friends, it took food, it took some time to really just pull myself back together again. And I'm not all the way there, but I'm definitely to a point to where okay, I figured it's glitching. Yeah. Um It's doing it every now and then, yeah. Yeah, it's it's I'm working on it myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on my own way of like dealing and coping with things right now. So for me, you know, sending your love and your support is everything for me. Every time I get a notification that lights me up or whatever, every time I get a like or anything, or just someone saying something nice, I'm down with it. You know what I mean? But it's a struggle. It's You're spending so much time and energy trying to make videos for people to like them, to where you can be accepted and received, and maybe somebody who's bigger and better and has money can see you and then want to give you a chance to make it and go further. I'll give you an example. Jake Yonsei puts a lot of work into his videos, a lot, and he also has been very consistent with what he's doing. And so people have seen that and it's been respected. He gets a lot of hate too, but that hate is not louder than the love he's getting. Now Jake's on the exchange rate with Monet Exchange, like things that he may not even saw happening. But it's about staying the course, staying in your lane, and just waiting for the inevitable to happen. So if you keep on working, it's going to be received and it's going to be seen. So shout out to him. I love him to death. That's my boy. And I'm very proud of him right now. And I know he's like having a good time doing his thing right now. And y'all are probably going to have a lot of good material and footage from him once he gets back in town. Yeah. So for me personally, I know I'm talented. I know I'm funny, cute to boot, and all that, everything too. My ass is fat. However, for me, it's coming. You can use that in some gross ways, but for me, it's gonna happen soon. I just know I just need to keep doing my thing and simply not focus on why is it not now. Just when it does happen, just be ready for it and continue and move on. So yeah, yeah. So just know that I'm in a place now where it's like, I wish this is happening, but at the same time, I'm like, it's going to. Give it some time. Don't trip. We're almost there. We're almost there. That's how I'm looking at it. We're almost there. Just around the river bend. How once more. They don't need to remake that as a live movie. I'm gonna tell you what. Don't you do it. I know how the do 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 goes. Okay, I can da 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 do 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 anything. Can I should be one of those people that does jazz and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like I don't know the words, but do 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 da ba 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 yeah yeah, and that was Beyonce, single ladies. Ba do do da da ba do 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 ha do 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 ha ba do do ha ho ho. I like to poo. Okay, no, I'm just gotta stop. Right, it's a trickle of things that are gonna happen. I prefer a bukkake in this situation. Got real there. Got real there. Remember when everyone found out what Limp Bizkit really meant? And everybody was saying it, and it was like, girl. No, remember Limp Bizkit? Like, we let a band name happen. That was Limp Bizkit, okay? Hi, Brittany. Isn't that when there's a group of people around a piece of bread or something like a biscuit, and they are going to Happy Town until they reach the happiest peak. And who is it? Is it whoever is first, or is it? That's the name of the band. That's the name of the band. Oh God, that's so gross. Um, Actually, what's even grosser than that was the song by Brad Paisley and LL Cool J that we listened to the other day. Did y'all know that what was it called? Racist? What was it? Accidental Racist. Have y'all heard that song? Please tell me y'all have heard that song. Please tell me. Please tell me I'm not alone in hearing that. Girl, there's a song by Brad Paisley featuring LL Cool J. There is maybe two reactions to it online that don't do it justice. I should have done a reaction to that when I first heard it. Accidental Racist. Shall we just look up the lyrics real quick? We can't look up the lyrics.
Don't even give them all that time and shine.
The lyrics are funny though. Okay, hold on. What LL Cool J said was even worse. I was like, girl.
You're not looking up lyrics.
I am. I'm gonna sing it for you. I'm sorry.
You know what song I was thinking of? It was Tim McGraw and Nelly called Over and Over Again.
Oh,
Because it's all
over my head.
that
It
song's
is
very good.
over. That was when Nelly did that country little mix
Was it?
album. That
It
was
was
good.
good.
That was good. I will give Nelly was really there, but then I think Ashanti happened and he got himself with a mediocre person and it made him more mediocre.
I do like the song with Nelly and Fergie though.
How'd that go again?
Oh, we're gonna play that video after later.
Okay. So accidental racist. I'm just gonna read you some pieces here, okay?
What did you excerpt it?
I'm just a white man coming to you from the Southland, trying to understand what it's like not to be. I'm proud of where I'm from, but not everything we've done. And it ain't like you and me can rewrite history. Ooh, these lyrics. Our generation didn't start this nation. We're still picking up the pieces, walking on eggshells, fighting over yesterday, and caught between Southern pride and Southern blame.
This doesn't rhyme.
It's really bad. But then there's a part where he talks about the Confederate flag and how this is about Southern pride and it's not about being racist. I'm like, baby, baby, baby,
We had a day of racism.
baby,
We watched racism cartoons.
baby. A Confederate flag has to do with Southern pride over racism. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Every person who I've known who has argued with me about it, honey, they didn't have that flag up for Southern pride. That was to say they were in the Confederacy, Miss Thing. Come on now. There's pride in the South, but not in that flag, boo. That's the T. So anywho, let's get to let's get to LL Cool J. Oh, I'm gonna do okay. Let me be LL Cool J. Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood. That's somebody else said that. Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would. Now my chains are gold, but I'm still misunderstood. That was trash, LL Cool J. I wasn't there when Sherman's march turned the South into firewood. I want you to get paid, but be a slave. I never could. Feel like a newfangled Django, dodging invisible white hoods. So when I see that white cowboy hat, I'm thinking it's not all good. This is bad. I guess we're both guilty of judging the cover, not the book. Really?
Speaking of other racist things, you know why people are so disappointed about this Popeyes chicken sandwich when they realize that it's just a regular chicken sandwich. The reason why it tasted so good is because it wasn't a Trump supporter.
That and it wasn't a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah,
That was wet
like
breaded. Yeah, it was
like
actually fried chicken.
they just want a Hawaiian, but I'd be like, bitch, just get two tenders
Baby, you could get a whole roll of Hawaiian rolls
and just
for
get some tenders at
250. Yes, and
Popeyes.
fry them hoes yourself. Oh yeah, not even that. Well, yeah, you can do that. Get some
No,
tenders from Popeyes
yeah.
and do it like that and make you some mini sandwiches and call it. They put a little pickle on there, a little honey mustard, and call it a day.
Oh no, no, not honey mustard. Black and ranch or sweet
No,
heat
no,
or sweet heat. Well,
no.
those are the sandwiches that's the thing that goes on
I
it.
do Mardi Gras mustard, or I will do a honey mustard I found from my purse. I don't have a purse, but I would have honey mustard. Um, I love to buy you a beer, conversate, and clear the air, but I see that red flag and I think you wish I wasn't here.
I wish he would have just said converse. Bitch, conversate is not a word.
Check this out.
What?
I'm just a white man. And then LL Cool J jumps in and goes, if you don't judge my do rag, coming to you from the Southland. And then LL Cool J says, I won't judge your red flag. And he's like, I'm trying to
Oh, the red
understand
flag
what
part.
it's like to not be. This is bad. Okay, so with that being said, there is a song called Accidental Racist if you like to laugh at the lyrics and watch the sympathy being thrown back at each other for their racist. I don't know. It's bad, y'all.
Racism.
It's bad. It's bad. It's not good. I'm sorry. Next. Okay. It was just something that we
Bashing a
found.
white youth.
Right, we found it yesterday and we were just like, what is this? And why did this exist? And did this ever become a single? And was there a music video produced for this? Like, there are problems with this. But I want to get into something. I think I brought up the topic and I got into this and it sort of threw me off. Who was it? Was this Drag Race related? Let me think. Well, no. Well, actually, let's do Dragula first. So let's talk about Dragula for a second, y'all. Who here has seen Dragula season 3? And if you haven't yet, no, it's not on Amazon Prime anymore. They moved it over to Netflix because
I think it's still there though.
everyone's saying it's gone.
Oh, good. Fuck Netflix.
Yes, man, this shit was so good. Coconut. It came out 6 years ago, Marcos, so that's probably why nobody gave it the power it needed to have because 6 years ago people weren't as cancel culture as they are now. So it's like, had we all saw that, girl, it'd been all the country fans against the rest of the world. um, let's see here. Okay, so I just posted the reunion video yesterday. I didn't care for the reunion and I didn't really fall in love with the finale because it was almost like Landon better win this. And if Landon doesn't win this, I better see something to make me believe that the other people who are left in this competition deserve this. And Dahlia, excuse me, lies. Priscilla was close. Priscilla was really close, but it was like, nah, Landon's just been way more consistent throughout the entire season. So why are you going to give it to Priscilla now? That wouldn't make any sense. So for me, I was like, it was anticlimactic because it just felt like we already figured out what was going to go down. But I want to still give the Boulay brothers all the love in the world for the production they put into this and the amount of effort it felt like it was given to the season. It just was everything else was kind of dry. I wasn't as entertained or interested in most things anymore like I was with season 1 or 2. And then there were moments where I was really feeling it, but it felt very produced, very produced. The Madeline moment. Oh my God. I like literally, I couldn't take the chicken face anymore. It was killing me. I was like, what's happening here? Well, let's make some good TV. It was like, y'all, I don't know anybody else that would have done that. They would have said, girl, do your thing, get her off the show. We'll just make a whole spectacle of it. I'm shocked at that. So I felt like it just was a little too, I don't know. I don't know. It was a good season to me, but I won't be rewatching that season. Yeah, I won't be watching that season again. I don't think so. Yeah, I would definitely say that again. There were looks I want to look at again, but there were things about the season I just didn't care about, and most of it was evolved around Dahlia, Madeline, a couple other people where I was like, girl. I can't. So Dragula season 3 is over with. If you want to watch it, it's on Netflix. Definitely take a look at it. Like the looks were good. Yeah, there were some very stellar looks, Emily. I will tell you that. There were some very well thought out pieces. Landon Sider really was the one holding it down as far as, in my opinion, giving the most as far as creativity is concerned, especially when you're looking at a drag king. And, like me, maybe others, we're not always used to seeing that. So to me, it was more impactful seeing Landon on there as a drag king, Hollow Eve up there with her nipples tied behind her armpits, giving you some kind of something and screaming for equal rights, which I was here for, but also like, there's a way to do this. There were moments I really did like about the show, but it was in a whole just, it was a lot going on. Plus, with how Amazon was dropping the videos and they were very inconsistent, that turned me off for the series. That I will definitely say. I was very turned off by that.
At least you watched all the way through and reviewed all the way through instead of fucking the other show.
Oh, that shade. True, but the truth. So I need to talk about Can't Want to Kiki real quick.
Oh no,
And
not that one. The other one.
shout out to Tora Hyman for winning. I'm sorry I didn't do the video. Y'all have to understand. I need to make money, and that
Who?
that was a tough season. Like I enjoyed watching the show, but it was tough doing that review and looking in my my statistics with the video and seeing I only made 7 cents on the video. That was tough. When I spent hours editing it, watching it, and doing stuff, that pissed me off. And I love the Sugar Bakers and I love everything about the show, but it just was like, honey, I can't do this. It's costing me money. I'm spending more money traveling here to film than I am getting back for the video. Like, no, ma'am. Nope. American Horror Story 1984. A lot of you have asked and are like, Matthew, where are your reviews for this? I have given up on the show. I've given up on it. Once we got this whole, the ghosts come back and now they're haunting these places and they're doing this concert bit thing, gross. I don't like it anymore. I'm watching it, but I'm cringing at everything. And I don't like doing reviews where I'm consistently aggy the entire time. I don't like to be aggravated the entire time. Like, ask David. David, how am I like when I'm watching American Horror Story? I'm complaining like halfway through. Like, why are they doing that? Like, what is this about? And where did that writing come from? And hold on, that doesn't make any sense at all. Your system has run out of application memory, David. Your system has run out of application memory, David. Yeah, it's its first. Yeah, it's its first quit applications.
I like how it literally just do that. There's nothing happening on the computer. Can you close it? Like close the.
Just close it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, try not break it. The only reason why I'm still watching it now is because I'm a supporter of Angelica Ross and I love her to death. So that is why I'm watching. It's the only reason why I'm watching. I'm making sure she doesn't die by watching. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Like maybe that's what's happening. Topanga! I just opened up everything. Boo, where have you been? I totally just got everything that you sent me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And guess what? I read it aloud so everybody got to hear your card. Yay. Thank you, Topanga. I love you, baby. I have a feeling like I have this feeling with American Horror Story that whoever is in charge of the first couple episodes of writing should be given all the credit in the world, and whoever is following up with this end result type of stuff, it's bad. It's bad.
Who started should finish it. How about that?
Hey, Diamir, how you doing? Not that he told me he said hi 15 minutes ago, and everybody else who I said hi to that said hi to me who I didn't even say hi back to didn't have to give a time frame. But okay, that was a little too aggressive for me, boo. Back that up. Um,
They wouldn't give $1 to be aggressive. That's different. Oof.
I take abuse food not for free. Um, American Horror Story is literally like an improv show where they intermittently choose from topics like gay, sex, cult, murder, ghost, Trump, fashion over a 56-minute open bar that exclusively serves absinthe.
Oh, this is so good.
That's actually a pretty accurate description of it because afterwards it starts to like die down. Here's the thing: if you're having a bad day, don't bring it here. Okay, that's why I stopped doing live videos. I was having a lot of bad days and I was bringing it here. You're having a bad day, pull it in. Take yourself apart. Not literally. I don't want to see you chopped up like, this is what you told me to do. No. You need to just look at yourself and figure out what is happening here and why have you have allowed a day to ruin you. Okay? Just like when David tells me, why are you letting these guys affect your opinions or how you feel about yourself because they told you one thing.
Because they don't matter.
And they don't matter. Your profile on Jack don't matter until you actually put something in my pocket, feed me, bathe me, clean me, pay my bills, house me.
Teaching me or financing me, then you can F off.
Exactly. Someone goes, American Horror Story is this. Here's your pregame and let's after that. It's like it's like a symphony and it's so perfect until someone plucks a chord and then the entire show falls after that. I need them to no longer here. Okay, can I be honest now? I think they need to stop American Horror Story and do something completely different.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Which season is it on now?
8.
It's 8?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's time to stop. And there's nothing against Ryan Murphy, the team, for wanting to continue on the series because there's so many things to do with horror movies. I think it's time to not even have it as that title of American Horror Story anymore. It needs to be something completely different, a new revamping of it.
He does that's really good is
What?
those American crime
Oh,
stories.
it's season 9? Yeah, it's too much.
What do you mean?
It's season 9 of American Horror Story.
No, American crime
Oh, I
stories.
like the American crime stories.
Like the OJ one.
Yeah, those. That OJ trial one was everything. I didn't care for the Gianni Versace one. I didn't care for that one.
Yeah, because they shot it in Long Beach and it was supposed to be Miami.
Oh my god. That's bad. Uh, Speaking of which, I forget what movie I was watching recently. It was a movie that recently came out, but they filmed it like right around the corner from where I was staying at in downtown LA, and I was like, "Get out of here! Get out of here! I stay over there." Let's see here, y'all. Don't forget, y'all know I'm catching buses, trains, not planes because I ain't got that. But I'm catching these things to come over here to We Love Queen Studio to film and everything else. I'm going back and forth from downtown to North Hollywood, trying to make sure I got content working, getting things together, and fully pulling together the Matty that is Rants. So if you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. Every single dollar counts. Your dollar today could get me on the train tomorrow to go home so that way I can go to sleep. And then your dollar could end up helping me with some food. It could end up helping me with like little things like that. Now, bills, honey, that's my problem. But little things like that that I need to make sure I get these videos out, that is what I really appreciate your donations for. And that's what they're used for. Everything else that I have has been gifts and donations, honestly. The video that we just did, a gift. I didn't have to pay for that. And I'm very lucky because I know a lot of YouTubers now who are begging people to make stuff for them. A couple other things are happening as well, and it's just like I have to work with folks. So anything and everything is helpful, and I just appreciate also your presence for being here and just talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
And your presence.
Your presence is necessary, wanted, and required, needed, and desired. All of those things. Your presence is wanted, needed, and required, also desired. I like that. That's cute. Good for you, Daimir. Have congratulations on your new job, JOB. Why are they starting you in January and you got hired in November? That's not my business. Go on, baby. Can we send you Uber Eats credits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I said it with one L. That's a whole nother spelling, but okay. That's like hill. Hill. I love you more. Hill. Oh, hill, 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 hill. Different laughs. That's an awful one. I was trying to do the Regine laugh from Living Single. She does this little cute laugh. Somebody. Okay, let's talk about some Drag Race stuff. Drag Race UK, I'm enjoying. Lip syncing, not so much. But I'm enjoying Drag Race UK. I think it's a great show. Their runway themes have been like, oh God, if we only had these over here, missing a Bond girl theme in the States. Come on now. A day at the races. Have they done that yet with like the Kentucky Derby and all that for Drag Race USA? I'm mad I'm saying it like that, but that's it. Like, ugh. I need that. I need something like that. I want. Ooh, that would be a good theme. Prom queen. Ooh, it should be after prom. Am I doing anything for Thanksgiving? Yeah, let's talk about Thanksgiving. They outed all the girls of color already, though. I mean, there was two, boo. There was two. And Marcos, being real with you, and you know I love vinegar, but I love something Wong too. But that wasn't stellar. There are no reasons for me to complain that they were eliminated. They did not give stellar performances. They did a good job for what it was required of them to do. They're absolutely missed. Absolutely, I missed some vinegar. Vinegar should have been the snatch game, girl. Well, It could have been bad, but I don't believe that. I think it would have been great. But personally, to me, they only had 10 people on the cast. So what can we do? Okay, but Canada Girl did worse than something. Her name is Crystal. We can't call her Canada Girl. Um, in the lip sync for Spice Up Your Life, I don't agree with that. I love something, but I don't agree with that. Something was doing a lot of pointing and a lot of step outs, and things weren't on rhythm. I mean, it was also Crystal's first time lip syncing to compared to something, and yeah, it looks like Rue and the girls are giving this. Well, if you lip synced once, then that means if you lip sync again, you're going home since there's nobody here. Um, I don't know. That's tough. That's a toughie. I love them both, but to me, I was like, okay, it makes sense that they went home this soon. However, I would like to have seen them do more. That's how I felt about it. Crystal, I was a fan of certain things on the show with her, and some things I really wasn't feeling. But I think I like Crystal's attitude the most out of everything about Crystal. That, and I think it's amazing she can make all her own clothes. That's such a talent. Baga Chips is one of my favorites. Baga is one of the best people for commentary, period. Half of us don't understand everything that she's saying. I understand a lot of it. Some things I'm missing, but it's not to a point to where I can't get the joke. I can't get the setup or the puns or this, that, and the other. I live for it. But I don't think that Baga's runways have lived up to Baga's presentation of herself. Excuse me, let's reword that. I think Baga's personality has not lived up to her presentation. There we go. Uh, the Vivian, there's a black drag queen in the UK called Frida Slaves. David, David, did you hear that?
Sandy?
There's a black drag queen in the UK called Frida Slaves.
Oh, that's the old one though. You just gotta use that.
Why is that? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Marcos, I know I saw that there's a black. I'm like, what? I'm like, not a black. Please don't say that. Thank you, a black queen. Okay, I appreciate you for correcting that. It was like, girl. That's the one guy who just got over like the segregated like water fountains and like, there's a black here that just wants to get some service. Can we help him out? It's like, no, Miss Thing. That's not her name. That's not how we just go by stuff. Okay, let me get back to this because I was totally on it. I'm the biggest fan right now of the Vivian, of course, that's my love, and Davina DeCampo, and Baga, and Blue. I like Blue for her aesthetic and her ideas and her thought process, and I love her makeup. How she does her makeup is brilliant. It's brilliant. I think Baga is the personality of all personalities. I think Davina DeCampo is underrated and underappreciated, in my opinion. I think Davina should be given a higher platform or given more coots for what I've seen from her because Mama's talented. Um, I think that the Vivian is the most polished of the cast, and yeah, that's where my stance is with the UK girls. Blue is very shady, and I love that about her because it's like she's not trying to be, but she's trying to be. Much better. Much better. I love that. 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 Yeah, I'm a fan of the UK season. I am honestly ready for All Stars, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm ready for season 12. I'm ready for a regular. Not excuse me. That's not to say that's not regular. I'm ready for Drag Race here. I'm ready for some competition. I'm ready for some lip syncing. I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I really, really need to hear and see some good songs and some good lip syncing because UK hasn't done it for me. I think that they've gotten close with this lapse. This last lip sync was pretty decent, but I'm a fan of the show because of everything that goes into it. But the lip sync is what keeps me in, and it's also my thing to see when I go out. If I'm going to spend my money to go to a club or go to a bar or go out anywhere, and I have like 5 ones in my pocket, I want to tip. I want to tip a bitch. Okay, So the if there's no show, I don't know what to do or what to think. And here's the thing about it though. The UK girls do a lot of cabaret shows. There's lots of singing, there's a lot of comedy, there's lots of improvisation, there's lots of that. There's lots in those shows. We don't get that because that's not what they're given to do as a do this, it will keep you here because of how well you do it. So I judge them mostly off of what I see with their runways, what they're doing in the workroom and their personality. With the lip syncing, I've been disappointed, but that's not the thing I'm not holding it against them forever. It's just y'all don't do that. That's not your judge. And we haven't even seen Cheryl Hole lip sync yet, who has proclaimed to be, the Alyssa of season 1 of UK. So once I see Cheryl perform, I'll know if I have an idea of what's the tea. I'm sure Cheryl kills it. I'm nervous though because I don't like the faces that she makes when she's trying to do Alyssaisms. I'm like, you actually make funny faces on your own when you're not trying to do nothing. Uh, that's my whole thing with Cheryl. I feel that Cheryl's trying very hard on the show to be likable, and I don't think she needs to do that. And that just may be me kind of reading too deep into her character and to who she is. I just think she doesn't have to do that much because she's pretty funny on her own, or when she's just not trying anything. She's interesting. Does Cheryl have a win yet? No, she does not. She's the only person there who does not have a Rupita badge. A Rupita badge. Whew. Okay, so let's do this because it's low key been an hour and I've been talking a lot, and I need to get back to some editing that I need to do and some videos and stuff like that that I need to get together. Let me see here. I had to cancel my Hulu. I was like, girl, I don't got it. I don't got it, girl. I don't got it. The ghost of Charlie is shaking. Girl, that was her IBS that was acting up. Oh, we need to talk about Todd. Oh, I don't dance. I don't. I don't dance. I don't pay. Oh, I don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have micro knowledge to the situation. I have just social media's post in reference to this. I haven't seen any donations in PayPal just yet. So if y'all want to donate, please and thank you, please and thank you. Those links Alicia just provided. Let me get back to the story. Um, okay. A lot of the people who are coming out saying that he didn't pay them or they never got paid, I think there's something out there where they knew they weren't getting paid, but are now just making it like, oh well, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, Squall, I totally got yours last week. Thanks, boo. Um, totally got yours last week. Thanks, boo. I'm trying to get this story together because I just went over all this before I got on live, and it's been an hour, so it's kind of faded out of my brain. But it was more so about, I guess, people feeling like they should have been paid for it and thinking that they were going to get paid but never getting paid, or seeing how the video did well and he received the profits for it but then they not get it. But I don't know. I feel like they were all under the I feel like they all knew prior to anything happening that they weren't going to get paid for that. This was just a show and a gig and whatever, whatever. But had that already been stated that they were going to get paid for something, then we got a problem. I'm also aware that there was these. I guess it was brought up that he flies people out to sleep with them and to do stuff with them or whatever, and then he rewards them by putting them in music videos, this, that, and the other. Honey, that's do you know how many people do that in the industry? This is a lot of people do that. It's like we're not about to drag Todrick for that one. There are so many artists. There are so many people who do that now, girl. I can listen. If I wasn't this person who I am today, I'd be messy. But I can't tell you. But I had a celebrity a while ago. I want to say when I was like maybe mid 20s that flew me out to spend time with him, and I did all of that and then some. Okay. And I wasn't a prostitute. I wasn't an escort. I got flued out just to spend time with this man. And I had a very good time. I got a very good time with him. He even gave me some. Paid all my bills up at that time, and that was that. And I never saw him again. I never saw him again. I've seen many movies he's been in, but I never saw him again. But for that moment, that man wanted to hang out and spend some time with me and do whatever he wanted to do, which it wasn't a lot of crazy stuff. That I can promise. He actually was very respectful. We did more things like dinner. We did a lot of like little like datey stuff that he just kind of wanted to feel like a normal. He said he wanted to feel normal, so I was like, okay, let's do stuff. But yeah, I could tell you that's normal, and I hate to be that guy to even normalize it, but it's normal. Like they do that. They fly people out that they're interested in, and then they do whatever they want to do with that, and then they go about their business. But for anybody like his assistant to be mad about yeah, I guess his assistant to be mad at him for, flying those people out but not paying his dancers. It's like, but girl, that he can use that money for them. That's different. That's different. Like now, let's get to this whole situation here with say, here we go. Someone wrote something really good. Whoop, 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 whoop. Didn't even pay for hosting gig. Now let's say you had somebody who was hosting a gig for you or doing something like that, and he asked them to do that for them, and it was talked about. They were. I hate when I go into my, but they verified that there was going to be some sort of payment for this. Now that situation, where my money at? Drop it in my hand right now. If they had been told that they were going to get something, and that was something that was already established prior to anything taking place, where is their money? I agree with that. But if it's in a sense of, well, he flew this person out and do all that type of stuff, honey, you want to get flown out. Hell, someone can fly me out now. I go, shit, please. For a little vacate, have a little good time, do whatever, whatever, come back and get back to my life. Hell yeah. People do that all the time. It's okay. It's normal. But yeah, that flew out stuff. I was like, girl, please. But no, with the Todrick situation, um, I have felt very weird about certain things that have happened, I guess, with his music in terms of who is it being marketed to? Where is it coming from? Is there any love given back to the community? This type and that and the other. But what I respect about him is his hustle, his drive, and his talent. Maybe his practices could change up a little bit. Maybe there could be certain things that he can do or things that he can put in place to where he can't get in trouble for things. Hey, Jay, um, maybe that needs to change. His people around him need to get a little bit tighter and more aggressive with how things are being treated. But as far as everything else is concerned, I don't know. I don't know him. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that either, and I don't like it when people fetishize my light skin. I don't like it when people also use my light skin as a whole. Well, you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that and blah 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 blah. And you think you're better than this, that, and the other. You remember some particular drag queen brought up light skin privilege to me when she doesn't even know my life at all to even say any of those things. She just saw a couple of things that were happening for me at the time that were working out really well, and that's her only impression of me. But you got to let fools be fools. I said this actually on my Instagram today, where remember a fool will lie on you and tell you it's the truth and be so caught in that lie that it is the only and absolute truth and try to make you be the fool with them. But the wise woman and man can look at a fool and see when a fool is spitting nothing but gibberish and decipher between knowledge and fuckery. And when I say all that is, I mean, there's no offense to me. I'm not white. And to the white gays that may be watching this, y- y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Um, oh, Marcos with the T. Okay, well, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. So Marcos, I let Jake Yonsei know this for his Todrick video. I was in the Todrick Hall video. His people dodged money talks with my agent. I don't care about that even. Todrick was, however, very rude on set. I wouldn't work for him again, even if I was paid. And I've worked with several difficult celebrities, none of which as miserable to work for. Wow. Really? I'm sorry to hear that, Marcos. That's not fair. And that's one thing too that whenever I get to a level of wherever I'm going to go at, if whenever it does happen, when it's my time, I want to make sure that I'm kind to every person in the room, even if somebody's incompetent, and I have to like be like, "Now, come on, baby, help me out here." I don't ever want to be a jerk. I don't ever want to be a jerk. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you. That's not fair, and nobody in any kind of work situation and nobody in any kind of friend situation or anything else like that should go through something like that. So yeah, I don't. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I'm going to wrap this up with the last statement that I'm going to make here, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Um, excuse me. That and because my friend over there snoring and he's asleep.
Mm-hmm. We
Hey,
we
happiness.
need to move out.
I know.
Cause I got to get ready for Long Beach.
I'm about to wrap this up. Um, so everybody, listen here. Now, I want y'all to know that I really do love y'all to death. I love you dearly. Y'all are my rant pack. You are my happy people. You are what I get up for every day. And most of y'all may not even know that, but I get up every day to for myself and to make sure I bring something to y'all or to try my best to give something here. And sometimes I'm not always the best at it, and I apologize for that. But at the same time, those days I'm not at my best are just days that I'm working on my best self. Okay. Um, recently in the past, my friendships have been questioned. There have been friendships that I have with people who I love as friends. They are my friends. I love them to death, but they're not even speaking to me right now. I don't know why. I've asked, I've apologized for things I don't even know that I've done, but you know, I have tried and I will continue to try, but I also have to realize that I have to back up from people who don't want to love me anymore like I love them. Um, so I want y'all to hold that together. You can love people and you can still love them, but sometimes you have to love them from afar, and sometimes you have to step back because if you're giving everything you can to pull someone back and say, "I'm still here. I haven't let you go. I never lost contact with you. What was the problem? I'm sorry." If I can't do that, if I can't open that conversation, what can I do? What do you want me to do? So don't put yourself in some stressful situation over another person because you may not know what's going on or you may not know what exactly is wrong. But if you have consumed your entire existence over that situation, you won't go anywhere and everything will be lost in that person who may be talking about you, trashing you, dogging you, doing whatever they can. Or maybe even just saying, "I don't want to talk to them right now. I need a moment away from them. I just can't be there for them." That's fine, but try to be people with open communication so you don't go through those problems and don't take those situations personally to the point to where you can't function. My feelings are hurt over a particular friend of mine who helped me in so many ways and has been a blessing into my life. I don't know what happened. And it hurts so bad. I hate it. I've cried about it. I've been very upset about the situation. But I also had to realize yesterday after I texted and tried to call that maybe they don't like me anymore. And maybe they don't want to be my friends anymore. And maybe that whatever I did or done or something that could have happened, it was out of my control or something that I can no longer apologize for because they don't want an apology from me. And so I have to let it go because I got to focus on Maddie and I got to focus on being somebody more than somebody that I already am. So yeah, don't hold things in, let things go. If y'all need to seek any professional help, reach out to people because honestly, um, depression is real and feelings and emotions are valid. You just got to really pull things together and recognize what is important to you and not have those things that aren't important be the basis of your life in your existence. Okay. We looked at the conspiracy palette. We made fun of Shane a little bit. We, I mean, didn't make fun of him. We just brought up his racist past with the blackface. We also opened up my gift box from Starlight Royalty Pageantry, and we got some Cantu products I'm very excited about that I will be using. Hell, I'll be using this beard oil like now. Also,
Is this our intro?
we showed a preview of the intro video. If you were in this live at the first 15 minutes, you were blessed.
Remember, you can rewind lives.
You can rewind lives, and we gave you about 18 seconds of the video, but there's more to come with that still being edited. It's a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure y'all will love having that new intro for every video coming in. It's going to be some puss puss. Someone said they hated that word. They're like, ew, it's so vulgar. And I was like,
Are they in the live right now?
no, they're not.
Goodbye. What is it? How did the AOL sound used to make noise?
Oh, I thought you said asshole. I'm just kidding. No, for me, here's the thing. Puss puss is a good yeah. See you next time, Alicia. Thanks for being here as one of my moderators. I love you, baby. Puss puss for me is a powerful word because to me it's for any kind of situation you feel it applies to, and it also is very like
I think I should skip hamburger berries today.
uh, that sounds normal. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I love y'all so much. I really do. I care about each and every one of you. I hope y'all are having better days than me sometimes. I'm hoping y'all have great days, and I hope that if you're having a bad day right now, that day like really opens up for you. You know what I mean? And I love how I opened it up like this. I don't even do that. That gets done to me. Kapow! All right, no, let's stop. All right. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Do me a favor again, if y'all can or want to, if you want to donate to the channel, that is strictly for traveling right now, as far as taking the bus and the train each day to come over here to We Love Queen Studios and work for food, this, that, and the other, while I handle all my other expenses myself and get everything else together as far as housing and stuff like that goes. I've actually started the process of that up, so it's like, yay. But do me a favor, that's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. You can also join my Patreon. I haven't been doing too well with that lately because it's just a lot was going on. The moment I created the Patreon, I went into like this really dark place. So now that I'm out of it, I'm like, let's work more. So yeah, cool beans, awesome blossom. Thanks again for tuning in. Remember, tomorrow is Drag Race UK. So that means that I'll be filming tomorrow, and that will either be posted by later this evening or excuse me, not late this evening. What it lies. I'll be posted by tomorrow evening on Thursday evening. Excuse me, Thursday evening. I should say tomorrow because some of y'all are in completely different time zones. Or Friday morning. I am still judging it's not a drag show, it's a pageant. It's more than drag. I am, and I did receive my gift bag from them. That got postponed until February because one of our favorite people, a part of the pageantry system, is going into surgery, and we got to wish her some good luck. Okay. So, how do I normally end this thing? Which is the way to go? Again, I don't always do these lives like I used to. However, what's Yumacon? I'll have to look that up. I'll look that up. Yeah, I'm trying my best, y'all. I'm trying. I thank you for the support. I thank you for the love. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. More to come, more videos to show, more new things to share. I'm so excited. Oh, that's right. I'll be in San Francisco from the 24th to the 29th, I believe. I think so. So if you're in the Bay Area, let me know. It'd be fun to meet up with anybody out there, do a little cute little meet and greet. We'll get lunch or something cute, or do something fun, smoke a blit, whatever. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Geek, 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 geek. Get it. I'm trying to press this button. It's not working.